Welcome back. So in the previous topics we have been discussed about the different constraint motions. So different types of more constraint motions, different types of kinematic pairs, and we have been discussed about the links. So all the things that we have been discussed in the previous videos. So in this video we're going to discuss about the kinematic chain, machine mechanism, how it has been related to the kinematic chain. So how the mechanism and machine has been related. So in the earlier topics we have been discussed what is the function of the mechanism and then a machine. But in this video we're going to discuss about how the machine and then a mechanism has a relation between between the kinematic chain, and we're going to discuss about the degree of freedom. So how the degrees will be restricted in any body in normally, how the degrees will be constrained in any motion, right? To get to move a object in any one direction, it will be having a 1 degree. Particularly, how it can able to be restricted or how it can able to be constrained, and how many number of degrees will be there normally in any body. So these are all we're going to be discussing in this video. First, so kinematic chain. So normally to transmit any relative motion between one body to other body, we required an minimum we required an two links. So more than the two links is also used in different machines in order to transmit the motion. So kinematic chain is a group of links either joined together or arranged in a manner that permits them to move in a relative to one another. So if the links are connected in a such a way that the no motion is possible, it results the locked chain or in a structure. See, mainly the kinematic chain is nothing but a group of links either joined together or arranged in a manner that permits them to move in a relative to one another. As we know that each kinematic link will be having a relative to the other link. If it is not having a relative motion with the other, then we can't able to consider that as a kinematic link itself only. So a kinematic chain is nothing but group of links. See, when we want to transmit any motion or to convert to the motion to the mechanism, we require number of links. See, the number of links is how we can able to transmit the motion from one form to other form, or from which is the motion which is providing in that particular motion. So that will be transmitted in the form of links only. So all the links put together we call it as an motion. So all the motions put together we call it as a mechanism. So different mechanisms put together, it will form as a one complete machine. So this is how the motion can able to easily transmit from one form of motion to the other form. So in the kinematic chain is nothing but a kinematic chain is a group of links which is put together or arranged in a manner that should permit, or that will a group of links will be having a relative motion with the another links. So all the links will be having a relative motion with each other. So this whenever it will be having a relative motion to each other, automatically, so the motion can be easily transmitted through that links. So group of links we what we call that is what we call as a kinematic chain. So if the links are not connected in a such a way that, if the links is not properly connected, or either it is not connected in such a way that, so there is no motion also it is not possible, the motion also cannot able to be transmitted. That is what it will be called as a just in a rigid structure or in a locked chain. If the locked chain or rigid structure is only withstanding the forces, it cannot able to transmit any motions. So this is how, or this is about how we can able to consider the kinematic chain, or we can able to define the kinematic chain. So next, so already we have been discussed about the machine and then a mechanism. So now we are going to discuss the machine and then a mechanism in such a way that it is related with the kinematic chain. A mechanism is a constrained kinematic chain. This means the motion of any one link in the kinematic chain will give a definite and a predictable motion related to the each of the others. So usually one of the links in the kinematic is fixed in a mechanism. The mechanism is nothing but, as we know that kinematic chain is a group of links which will be having a relative motion in order to transmit the any motion. But in the mechanism means, a mechanism is nothing but a constrained kinematic chain. So it is a constraint of a kinematic chain. This means that motion of any one link in the kinematic chain will be definite, means it will be having the kinematic link of an motion will be having a definite direction or a predictable motion. So I'll repeat once again that definite direction means it will be having a particular direction, and it will be having a predictable motion relative to the others. So relative to the others is nothing but relative to the other links which is there on that particular kinematic chain. As we know that group of links is formed as a kinematic chain. So this kinematic chain will be having a definite and a predictable motion, so which can able to be gives the particular direction or an emotion relative to the others. So usually one of the links of the kinematic chain is fixed in the mechanism. See how the links is been fixed, group of links is called a kinematic chain. Here the group of kinematic chains what we call it as in one mechanism. So here there one link will be fixed in the kinematic chain. Similarly here one the kinematic chain is fixed in order to transmit the any mechanism. As you know that we can able to transmit the motion from linear to oscillating, oscillating to reciprocating, or reciprocating to the rotary, like this. If I want to transmit any mechanism, at least one link should be there. Here one kinematic chain is will be fixed in the in the mechanism. This is what we can able to consider the mechanism. So similarly about a machine. So machine is a collection of mechanisms. As we have discussed earlier, a group of mechanisms put together we call it as a machine. So a machine which is a mechanism or a collection of mechanisms which transmit the force from the source of power to the resistance to overcome. So that means a machine can able to transmit some of the energy, or it can able to convert some energy to the useful energy, or with the input some of the input, and it can able to get a desirable output. So though all the machines are mechanisms, but all the mechanisms are not a machines. See, all the machines put together, all the mechanisms put together, that is what we call it as a machines. But though all the machines are because the machines consider the different types of mechanisms, but mechanisms are not in a machines. So many instruments are mechanisms, but are not all machines. So mechanisms are just it's like an instrument, but they are not in a machines. So because there is no useful work, nor they can able to transform energy. Only it can able to transform useful work like mechanical clock, like the drafter. So these are some of the examples of a machine. Machine is nothing but a collection of all the mechanisms. So next we're going to discuss about the planar mechanisms. What do you mean by planar? Planar mechanism is nothing but when all the links of a mechanism will be having a plane motion only, or it that is called as a planar mechanism. When all the links will be having a planar motion, so that we call it as a planar mechanism. So all the links in a planar mechanism move in a planes with parallel to the reference plane. So even the motion will be also in the plane motion, and all the planes will be parallel with respect to the reference plane. So next we are going to discuss about the degree of freedom, or what we call it as a mobility of a mechanism. So it is a number of inputs, that is what we call degree of freedom is nothing but a number of inputs, or we call it as a number of independent coordinates required to describe the configuration or position of the links of the particular mechanism with respect to the fixed link at any given instant. So it indicates the number of inputs with respect to the independent coordinates which required to describe the configuration of position of all the links of the mechanism with respect to the fixed link. With respect to the fixed link, which we can able to identify, or we can able to give the number of independent coordinates. So continuation of that, an unconstrained rigid body moving in a space, normally an unconstrained rigid body in a space will be having a 6 degrees. As you know that 6 degrees of freedom will be there. So the 6 degrees is nothing but two translational motion and two rotational motions, and either two remaining two will be either translation or rotational motionals about the with respect to axis. Normally if you having an axis is nothing but x, y and z. So along with it 6 degrees will be 6 degrees of freedom can able to be obtained in any body in the space. So thus the rigid body possesses 6 degrees of freedom. The connection of link with the another imposes a certain constraint to the relative motion. So all the 6 degrees cannot able to move at a time. So we're going to fix the number of degrees in a constant. Constraint is nothing but we're going to fix the restrict that particular directions. Only we're going to allow the remaining, which is the remaining directions. We're going to allow the coordinates in order to move. So this is how we can able to possess the 6 degrees of freedom in any body. So the number of restraint can be never be zero. At least we need to fix 1 degree. So then it becomes you can easily able to identify, or you can easily able to possess the all the 6 degrees where the body it can able to move. So we'll see that along with the diagram. So degrees of freedom of a pair is defined as number of independent relative motions, both the translation and rotational. So a pair in a will be having a 6 degrees of freedom. As you know that 6 will be nothing but number of restraints. So you can able to see x, y and z axis. So each in each direction it can able to move in a two directional. You can able to see 1 2, here you can able to see this